Okay, sorry for that delay. We're back now. Is there, but we're back here. So going from 5 to 6. A little tricky here. If 6 passes to 10, you might do a little bit of a draw on the side rail and come out a little bit, but I don't think it does. I was gonna use a tough draw here to get close to this 6. You might have got a little in the in-between spot that you don't really like to do. So this here, use a little bit of high left English and just kind of okay, so she's going all the way with it. Okay. So she's not just going high left and sticking to the 7 past the 9. She's going 1, 2 rails. Just don't get hooked on this 9 here. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Beautiful shot, beautiful stroke, and also really good confidence with your stroke, knowing that you can get exactly where you want on the 7. Amazing shot here. This is all preference. I personally like coming out 2 rails for the 9 in the opposite corner, but she might like the side pocket. I have no clue. Yeah, just that's the shot I would do right there. Gives you out in the open. You don't have to be perfect on the position. You just have to get in a general area, which is always better. And high right English, or just right English, and just float up there for the 10. Beautiful stroke, beautiful cue ball control. Looks like she's very, very in tune with the table. Crowd respects that, and they are clapping. Take a 2-0 lead in the second set. She doesn't look like she's wanting it to become a shootout, does she? Or a third set. She doesn't want any part of that. She just wants to close her out because she knows how good Jasmin plays and how well she plays and how good of a player she is. So she wants to just not have to go to that third part of the match. So I really do want. I wonder if it's a strategy that if she doesn't make a ball, that the balls are tied up and she feels like she can outmove her. I don't know if that's a mental thing or if she's just cutting it because she feels she needs to cut the ball in the break. I don't know, but I really would like her to hit the ball a little more square because I think the power will transfer a little better and that one ball will go towards the side. Yeah, she's doing it on purpose for sure. Alright, the 3 ball in one side pocket, then the 2 ball in another side pocket. And not really a shot on the 1. It seems to be a safe here. Yeah, she's playing that. She's playing that draw. I could sense that. Yeah. Okay. I do think she's gonna play the bank or the cut. I think she's gonna play the bank and just stick the cue ball right there, and it's a two-way shot because if she misses, she'll probably get hooked behind the 7-4. Oh wow, beautiful shot there. She even went extra on there to get the 7 up close and personal, so Jasmin couldn't jump this. Yeah, she took away a few kicking angles there, and she took away a jump shot, which is very important at this level.
Extension. One set bucket.
She's going 3 rails. Make sure you hit it with enough speed to hit a rail after you contact it. And she missed the ball very slightly, but and then it still is ball in hand. So I'm not sure if the 4-ball passes in the lower left-hand pocket, but if it does, she can run out here. But if it doesn't, she either needs to break it out or play safe. Thought that I might have too is to break out that 1-4-8. Well, break out the 4-8 with the 1 ball and put the cue ball right behind the 9 ball. What a shot. Oh, she's jacked up though, so she has to probably do something else. Very tough angle. Okay, so she left a window, or a door, as I call it, because you can see the whole thing. Bing, bong. Okay, so it's difficult to know whether she's gonna attack or play safe here. She needs to get something going, and the shot clock is winding down, so you always have to be careful. Yeah, that's a safe shot there. Oh, very unfortunate that it hit the point and sold out a shot to her opponent. I think she's gonna try for the 4 on the side. And she's coming off so thin with the 4 that she might run into the 5, and hopefully she can get a shot on the 5. You're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but you have to. And here, I think she might do a 2-way bank. Banking the 5, and the side pocket right by the 6, and playing a 2-way shot. But the other option is to roll up on the 10. Yeah, why try to bank it when you know you could do that? Very smart shot. It's playing so solid. Jasmin needs to get into her own groove though here.
Corner.
Calls the 5 in the corner near the 8. Gonna go 2 rails with a little bit of right hand spin, maybe about in between 12 and 1 o'clock. Nothing crazy. Gonna take what the table gives, and hopefully he hits it well. Brutal match so far for Jasmin. Hasn't really gotten going yet, and she hasn't really had a lot of room to breathe and just get out in the open. They come so short, these Predator tables. They come a little shorter than normal, so you gotta take that into account when you're kicking. I do not believe the 7 goes by the 8. She's either gonna play a combo, or she's going to come by in between where the cue ball and the 5 is now, after the 6. Yeah, so she's going to play the 6 and the 7 in the same corner pocket. Jeez, what a beautiful hit that was. She had so much energy off that cue ball, just because of how clean she struck the ball. I'm a big fan of hers, and I really need to know how to say her name, because I feel Not that great. Saying Seoa. Seo. She's making it look so easy. And that's why she's sponsored by LG. And I'm not. uh, but man, she's making it look so effortless. And there's really not much Jasmin can do and just hope for an open shot in this next rack and get something started. Because so far it's just been kick after kick after kick after safety. It's been brutal. Here she comes to break, up 3-0, looking to close it out, giving Jasmin a donut. That sounded mean. Never mind. Yeah, she's definitely cut breaking on purpose, but I just don't like how that cue ball goes towards that corner every time. You know, and this might be the thing that Jasmin has needed. But I mean, if it happens on the break pretty consistently, I think it's time to change. But yeah, I think she's playing that one ball towards that corner, and that's what she's mainly going for there. Okay, so Jasmine's trying to get in a little stroke here. So let's see if the 4 passes the 7. It should be pretty open. She just needs to take a few breaths, regroup herself, and just follow her fundamentals. Good stroke there. See, it's on these shots where she needs to take a little extra time and really just make sure everything feels good. Okay, maintains angle here. She wants to get about where she is now on the 7 ball. Or to go to the 7, to the 8. Yeah, just like that. Okay, she looks a lot more measured now and just ready. Very good speed there. Did she get far enough? Yeah, it looks like a dead stop shot. She's going to draw it back a little bit to avoid the 10. Got a little straight on it, so she's really just... Yeah, you might even draw it back and play the 9 in the same pocket. Possibility. Oh no. So we're gonna find out here if she likes to cut or bank in this situation. I personally would still cut. A little bit of low left English, really get the spin so that way it throws it more towards the pocket. But this is for her tournament life. Shot clock coming down. Oh no. Yeah, the shot clock got her for sure there.
Pinball corner.
Okay, so she's gonna bank this ball straight back, is what we call it in Kentucky. Not from Kentucky, visited there 4 times. Um, yeah, that's what they call it there.
Extension.
So she has an extension, which is gonna help her on this bank, so she doesn't have to deal with the shot clock beeping in her backstroke. Okay, she double kissed it and left Jasmin a long shot. Let's see if it goes in front of the side. No. So Jasmin has a tester here. And all she has to do is just stay down through the ball and trust her instincts, which is tough when you're down 3-0 in a race to 4. But she's a champion. She's got to settle down and make this one ball and then work out the next rack. Beautiful. Beautiful stroke. See, loosening up, having a little fun. That's what she needs to do. Okay, see if she can get something going on this break. Maybe hit him a little more square this time. She scratched the side the last time she broke. Follow through the ball. Ball in hand for Jasmin. Kind of touchy. You want to keep yourself angled, so she might stop before this thing. But no, she's going above the 4. Okay. Yeah, so here you drag it down, pull it in the side pocket opposite the 6. Really good stroke there. Shows it being a little confident in the stroke. This is the way she can do the ball. Seeing where she wants to be on the 5. Didn't want to run into it, but I think it's okay. She is pretty straight though, so either gonna run into a little straighter with the left English to pull it towards that side, or even the corner up there. But don't try to force anything here, Jasmin. Just get through the ball. Trust whatever your instinct tells you to. Yeah, perfect.
Well, I recognise that voice anywhere. That's Mr. Chris Reinhold, I do believe.
Mark, how you doing?
Yeah, just been on the Kazakis versus Kachi match, and Alex Kazakis ran out the winner in that one, 2-1. And I see there's a bit of a battle going on here as well, Chris.
Yeah, Jasmine's showing some fight, coming back from 3-0 down. She had a few very rough kind of racks where she didn't get out where she should have, and now she's still battling though, so she still has a chance to win this thing. Ten ball to go down, or I guess to go within 1. Gonna race to 4.
So how's it been going, this particular match? Obviously from the scoreline, Seoa got off to a great start. Defending champion, of course, Chris. Beautiful, cute, silky, smooth cue action, doesn't she?
Yeah, the two that really impressed me today were Boyana and her now. They play so that they've just improved so much every time I see them. It's pretty outstanding. The match has been great though. It's kind of been dominated. Jasmine has been playing 100% her game, but she's still hanging in there like all champions do. And yeah, I think she has a good chance to win these next 2 racks. But if she makes one mistake, then Seoa will definitely capitalize.
Well, I see you've got the name down, Chris, to an art form. Absolutely perfection, mate, with the pronunciation there of the Korean.
I hope that's sarcasm, because that I've been getting roasted in the comments.
Oh, really? I don't read comments.
Oh yeah, well, well maybe. Yeah, so Jasmine's breaking really well. She's gonna park that cue ball in the middle, right here. Boom! Look at that! Look at that beautiful break, Mark.
Fabulous control on the cue ball, as you mentioned. Okay, it got kicked slightly afterwards, but really did stop it. And look at the 10 ball, Chris. What do
Yeah,
you
she's
do
made
here?
the 10 ball 3 other times. She's made the 10 ball 2 other times. And I think she's only broken, what, 5 times? And she's made it 2 times on the break. I think it's because that back ball behind the 10 is just barely not touching the 10 ball. So the 10 balls are getting leaked out instead of staying there.
She has to push the 10 in here, doesn't she? Just make the 10 and leave distance. It has to be the shot.
Yeah, it's all she has.
So how's your first experience, Chris, in the booth with the Predator crew? Are you having some fun?
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun, and I'm getting better. I'm critiquing myself already on it, so I have to be a little more eloquent with my words and the delivery of them, but I'm trying a little bit, so we'll see if I get better throughout the week.
Well, you're certainly the brains of this particular duo, trust me.
One ball corner.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Um, it's kind of a touchy shot, but I like sending the 1 down by the 3-9 and putting the cue ball behind the 7. Oh, wow. Look at that shot. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
kind of a shot.
commentating and not playing, huh?
It was kind of a shot to nothing as well, wasn't it? A two-way. And can she cut this 2 in the side, Chris? Don't think she can.
I do believe she can, but it'll be a very close hit, so we'll see what the referee says about the hit. Because it could be the exact same time the 2 and the 5 contact the cue ball. So you have to be very careful. I'd use a little bit of right spin, but that right spin might masse a little bit on accident from this distance. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, referee has to be on her toes here. And she is masseing it. She's just drawing in behind for the safety. Yeah, good shot. Controlled it well, didn't she? Oh, doesn't want it to leak out, though.
You know
Oh,
what?
it's a
This
powerful
is
move.
better than it being in the front of the pocket. It's Seoa so. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Seoa so. Thank you, Eddie Cohen, for messaging me. Seoa so. Let's see if that works.
Extension.
She has been jumping phenomenally, and I would not
Two ball corner
want to leave
pocket.
her a jump. So she's playing a two-way here, playing the 2 in the corner by the 8. And a little bit of right English. And just great distance, and if she doesn't go in, she has a safe built in. Beautiful shot.
It's quite unusual, isn't it, Chris, to see a young player using a wood shaft these days. Most of them have gone over to the dark side, as I call it. But Seoa is stuck with the wood for now.
Yeah, I use a wood shaft too, and I really, really do like the fact that I get a little better control and a little more feel on the feedback of the shots. But I've noticed a lot of the top Asian players, they love to use a standard shaft or like just a slightly low deflection wood shaft. And how can you argue when Kopin Yi and Kopin Chung and the rest of their family, God, that all plays way better than me, can you know play well with it.
Yeah, and some of the Filipinos as well, of course. Carlo Biardo, he's through. Lee Van Corteza, another Filipino through to the quarterfinals. He's also using the wood shaft.
I think when they first came out with the carbon shafts, the tables played a little slower and you needed a little more power and it helped. But now everything's so fast and reactive, it's
Two ball
almost like
corner.
it's
Oh, seven
too
corner.
much horsepower sometimes. Yes. So got a little fortunate on the leap there when she hit the 8 and kind of left it in middle of the table. And Jasmin with a great counter safe kick. And we'll see what So does now.
Well, side pocket.
Well, you're just showing
She
off
says
now,
the
aren't you? Because
side pocket.
you've got the pronunciation down now, and you're just saying it all the time now, Chris. That's just showing off, mate.
Well, so you have to say it twice for every time you butcher it once. So I butchered it about 80 times. So, I have a long ways to go to redeem myself. And this could even be wrong. He might be messing with me. You never know.
You could have been pranked.
Yeah, or punked. Oh, she hit this very thin. Look at this shot. I think she's feeling her cue again. And she's really just kind of keeping it simple and just going with it. So might jump this ball in. He might decide to jump this ball. Look at this transaction of shots over here. I mean, do you think she can make the 2 in the side without scratching Mark?
I think she can. I mean, she can't really dig down on the cue ball to avoid it.
Or does she have enough room with the side pocket there where she can kind of shoot out of the side pocket a little bit?
She was worried about it,
I think
Chris,
she could have made
wasn't
it.
she?
Yeah, I think she could have made it because she hit it thick and it went shy of the corner pocket. So if she hit it a little thinner, it still would have went even more shy of the pocket. Yeah, she's looking to close this out here. I'm surprised that she took the amount of time that she did on that shot. I would have thought that she would use her extension and take a little more time on that shot in particular, the 2 ball on the side.
Silky smooth, living up to her reputation, defending champion. This is a pretty strong run again from the young South Korean. Good stuff. Semi-finals tomorrow at 3 p.m. on tables 1 and table 2. Both men's and women's play to a finish tomorrow.
Man, this cue action is beautiful. So well timed and just good follow through. Beautiful to watch, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, one of my favourites to watch, Chris. And she's even better to watch when you're in the arena. Just the sound of the balls as well. There's no heavy contacts. It's all just beautifully, smoothly stroked. Her timing is impeccable. And she moves that cue ball around with such ease. And she's very graceful. I always think she walks like a ballerina around the table. Very elegant player.
Yeah, that's the word I would use. Very elegant. So 2 more balls to seal a victory over Jasmin Ouschan.
It's fair to say Jasmin hasn't played her best, certainly not today. She did struggle a little bit against Margaret Fefilova in the last round, but she's kind of battled through that one with some great safety. But this time, in it goes.
Amazing
Well,
match
Chris,
from
how
both
was it?
players. It was
Do you
an
know what?
amazing match, and I can't wait. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've waited all this time. My first ever commentary in America was on one of your matches with Sky Woodward, Danny Olsen, and Billy Thorpe. Do you remember that night?
Oh, when was
During
that?
COVID. It was, I can't remember, but it was Mike DeMarco that put it on with Ship the Cash, and it was an exhibition. Roberto Gomez was there as well, and it was during COVID or just at the end of COVID. And I got to commentate on you. Never commentated with you, and we didn't get to do too much together, but hopefully we will another time. So thanks, Chris Reinhold. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, and everyone, we'll see you all tomorrow, right back here.
Ta-ta.